Ngelag gak ya ini tapi? Nggak tahu aku. Semoga enggak nih. Halo Munton.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out my practice. I'm not sure it's a right message.
Vibes yo, aja nih suaranya loh, vibes Harry Potter banget tuh.
Good
Iya,
morning.
makanya.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Oh,
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much
Mati
discussion
Raimu.
with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something
Dimit ako yung
extraordinary to
PT,
ensure your
Pak.
success.
PT.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a brand new game. Just
I
beware
certainly
your
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Lumos.
Oh.
Revelio.
This portrait depicts fame for his brilliant an example. Ah.
Kon dapat opo.
Apa?
Iya.
Opo iki apa? Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Kon nge-cheat yo.
Nge-cheat? The fuck nge-cheat?
Maksudnya iki delok nang opo website se opo.
Enggak.
Soalnya
Apa
aku delok.
kenapa emang? Akan aku dari dulu, Bro. Aku udah punya akun dari 2019, 2020, Bro.
Opo, what not bro?
Wizarding World.
Jadi
iya,
anu versi world.
Bro.
Oh gitu.
Aku
Awak
ikut
lagi-
2020 cuy
Awak lagi Harry Potter kick, Bro.
Cu, didudukin kerbau anjing.
Kau lihat ya?
Clever.
Kau lihat ya?
Iya.
Keep your eyes
Tuh,
open for
tertugas
more
kerbau.
opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
Anjing masih
castle.
baru banget loh.
Apa ya?
Ini
Iya,
loh,
baru
masih
banget emang.
Penting bisa dilus, kucingnya bisa dilus.
Ya tahu Zro. Asli.
Dilem.
XK aku sering lupa Zro, ini
No
kan
time to
Xbox.
waste. You've classes to attend.
Empus, segala empus.
Terus, iya aku sering delok. Kayaknya ya ada achievement buat anu itu deh.
Lumos.
Melus.
Langsung ambil pet ini aja, Zid. Apa yang bisa ngebunuh?
Ah, good timing.
Leviosa ya? Apa?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Ada.
Open it up and find
Aku ada DLC-nya.
Central Hall.
Yang Valgadium Leviosa itu kan.
Wingardium Leviosa itu buat terbang.
Oh, terus yang buat ngebunuh apa?
Ada Kadabra. Sama Stupefy. Bukan. Stupefy Stun. Terus
aku sih
Expelliarmus
aku
itu
sih
juga buat
Lucio apa sih?
agak Akio, bukan Akio. Crucio.
Crucio
Crucio itu buat ngutuk.
Ya, aku nggak paham tapi iya aja.
Oh. Use R to rotate the map. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Walah, apa namanya ngomongnya?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Sumpah
Exploring
suaranya
ruins?
persis Harry
Well,
Potter anjing, Bo.
Iya
I
dah.
presume Professor
Oh, anu
Fig has
no
his
dah.
reasons for
Tak
keeping the
suaranya,
details to
suaraku,
himself.
tak pasang suaraku ini.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Game apa iki? Hogwarts Legacy, bro.
Good luck today. And remember to
Harry Potter, Harry
use
Potter.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Lah,
Jalan no usat ko siya sing ngake terus paringon
It's good to see you, Professor.
iya.
And you.
anu nih.
I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Levioso.
Not Leviosa.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly
Not
helpful.
Leviosa.
Thank you.
But
Now,
Leviosa.
sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What
Barney.
with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade
Gryffindor.
for supplies, including your
Minus
own
10.
wand. You'll enjoy
Yeah.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
Ollivander.
craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our
kakek-kakeknya,
mysterious
gitu.
locket. For
Ollivander
now,
tuh ya
focus
tongkat,
on
Mon.
your classes and
Iya,
pay attention.
kakek-kakeknya.
More than your
Iku yang
kakeknya.
powers
jualan
may
iku
hinge on the
dudu-
magic
dudu
you are able
Ollivander
to
sing
master
anu,
within
Oh
Ollivander
your
Ollivander.
iyalah. Iya. Terus boleh FPS aku rek. Ya Allah kalau dasku. Oh ya Allah. Oh settings. Kayaknya terlalu tinggi deh aku.
Buane.
Iki loh, ray tracing. Oh ultra bro.
Ray tracing iku sing gara ya, apa?
Gak ero aku.
Aku dulu di PS5 si Tara iku deh ngomong deh bener-bener sing performance yuk, bener-bener sing lampu
Performance
FPS.
sing anu.
Iya.
Aku 240.
Kan ada
240.
sing dan live streamingnya deh, Cuk, sing
Oh,
pertama. Jancuk bagus shit, asu kayak.
iya.
Wow, iki di PS5 Pro kayak gini, Cuk.
Wes
Dia
5
belum
Pro.
nyoba dia belum nyoba di PC ini kan 3090.
Oh. Sik. 40 FPS bangke.
Gak kuat, Cuk, PC-mu ya.
Yo, nge-lag lho.
Iya, gak kuat, Cuk.
Soalnya mau stream.
Nice and warm.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much he
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Pokoknya iki Hogwarts Legacy iki 26 spell kalau nggak salah.
26 spell.
Nah, ini kalau mbok itu nggak sampai 26, 23. Jadi tigane ku kayak sing Avacadabra dan sebagainya ngono-ngono iku.
Oh.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Good form. I know. Lucky. Protego! Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there?
Rather good at this,
Oh, I
aren't you?
see.
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego!
Potato. Levioso.
All my students with us today. I
No, no.
do enjoy life with you.
Oh, oke.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Apa?
Jadi jahat. Nah.
Kon kapan jadi jahat?
Ini gila gak? Gila. Aku milih sing buat deh 5 baik.
Sound suspicious.
You know.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a
Harusnya
reason.
di atas.
Yes, to keep students in the dark.
Harusnya di atas.
So many things we're deemed unprepared to know.
What?
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
Mungkin
unsanctioned.
nanti jadi koncomu.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual
Pokoknya tak
skill.
ngobrol-ngobrol dari konco.
Look for Luke and Brattleby
Iya,
near the clock
terus
tower
ini
entrance. If
Bisa
you're
ngajarin
interested.
kon sembunyi.
Till
Kok
next
sembunyi
time.
siapa sih namanya? Spell hiding.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Apa sih anjing? Halo, bentar.
Oh,
Oh, 20 FPS gila.
nggak kuat ya.
Iya anjing. Panas bisiku, Bro. Padahal medium loh. Jadi kisi aku Oh, ultra. Aku disuruh ultra bahkan gila.
heads about this?
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Oh, bebe di turbo iki haram
Iya,
haram
susah
daja,
dah.
Cuk. Dudu
Oh,
kancaku sing tolol,
diganti.
Cuk. Aduh.
Descendo, Depulso. Oh ini ya spell-spellnya ya. Kyo, Confringo, Defindo, Expelliarmus bro, Damage, Bombarda, Incendio, Control. Arresto
Cara baca
Momentum.
sih
Ya ya.
gelago.
Iya. Reparo?
Levioso.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles
Accio.
out, you are summoning them. Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Wow,
You'll be the
what
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
What?
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Not to worry.
Ah, susah banget.
Do not be discouraged. Here we go.
Gila orang
There
ini.
we go.
Gila banget anjing.
Accio.
Stay focused.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Gila orang ini gila. Gila banget anjing.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. Yes! Quite impressive. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
A
Jesus.
perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Isi.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Suaranya Okoye anjing.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you
so
would. Inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Accio! Levioso! You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Where were
Blue
you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert
Huh?
Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
My older sister came here. Said she can't I think she made it up.
Wish our common room was bigger. Space to spread out my star charts.
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess. Catching up on history of magic?
How did you know?
By the disappointed look on Vince's face every time he sees you.
What are you up to now?
Protego!
I don't mind Vince from people moan about it, but it doesn't mean anyone.
Cowan doesn't mean anyone any harm.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Off on another adventure, are we?
Apa? Bos?
Nah, ada buzzer tah.
Bos? Ya.
Apa buzzer ah?
Mana? Aku dulu ono opik konser deh. Festival
Apa lagi?
musik lo di TikTok bos.
Apa sih?
Opik.
Apa? Oh?
Konser di festival musik. Ya festival musik biasanya kan konser-konser ngono terus ono opik lho, dulu. Ono sing sampai salawatan bos.
Salawatan? Oh iya sih opik kan.
Iya. Terus ono sing di apa? Sing lagunya Asap iku lho.
Levioso. Akio.
Waktu iku ono di konser iku ono sing
Revelio.
jadi mayate terus ono sing doa ngono.
Levioso.
Aduh cuk konsernya gege cuk mah.
Doa no.
Iya. Bikin gimmick ngono lho, gimmick orang meninggal didoakno kena azab. Cuk, sudah kayak besok. Iya mo.
Nah, lo kena.
Suye.
Levioso. Akio.
Bapak nang sit.
Mbak aku gini loh. Gini men, kan roh gak? Kan ada cas ya. Oh, lag anjing. 27 FPS ada.
Levioso.
Ini kan ada mana tadi? Oh iya.
Sering-sering ikut
gimmicknya apa sih?
Sering-sering lu apa? Sering-sering apa sih?
Apa iki ta?
Revelio.
Iya, Revelio, sering-sering Revelio tuh. Mana chestnya mana?
Oh, hilang anjing mana tadi ya?
Kok kirimmu. Belakang. Kanan.
Oh itu ya.
I can plunge
Revelio
the
lagi.
boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Revelio.
Ini apa sih? Tujuannya apa sih?
Oh
He
iki.
tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to
Level
throw
lock gak
me,
iso.
confine me inside of a jar.
Tadi.
But
buku.
even Elders did his
Velgatnya nggak
containment
mau. Itu
job,
loh,
so
Velgatnya
I took
ambilin
my
itu loh.
revenge to wreak
Apa sih?
havoc and harm.
Kanan.
It was granted my
Ah,
privilege.
Oh, iki loh, iya
Had
loh.
some geek,
Iya, kolek
or I'd fire up the
Ah.
Kamu gak tahu, Bos?
Hah? Tenang aku, Bos.
to draw up a contract with her, not with him.
Nah, iki.
Hmm.
Masuk situ kok.
Mana?
Situ.
Sini.
Kiri. Enggak kiri.
you for this.
Enggak bisa.
Oh wow.
Bisa toh.
Oh what ini.
Video. Iku punya wedok iki.
Revelio.
Kok keru kon? Yo what kon gendeng juga.
Kamu udah nonton apa sih buat?
Nonton, Bos.
Loh, lek filmnya wah.
Full dari awal.
Iya lah, gila bro.
Ini kamu nggak intip. Terus kalau misalnya petinya ono matane nggak iso sih, kan harus sembunyi sih iku. Kan harus belajar spell sembunyi. Nanti sih. Ambil sliter ini ku koncomu iku.
Oh ya.
Ki Lumos kalau nggak salah sih. Lali aku.
Lumos.
Bukan.
Levioso.
Apa ya?
Boh,
Oh, iya,
Levioso.
Ya. Harus ini pilkadanya harus
Iya.
You
Tapi
can't
kayak-
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
Kan
invented
ketemu sama Gryffindor. Siapa sih? Kanan.
Can I help you?
Ki kon
Kon kok
diajak
orang
by
semua?
one.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for
Oh,
me,
Sebastian.
that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for cross ones.
Tujuannya main game iki apa sih?
A dueling club of sorts.
Yo,
Explore,
betul
bos.
explore,
It's
betul
invitation
lah.
only,
Nggak
so
biji kan?
you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Ya kan kamu baca novelnya. Ya iki diwujudnya tapi gamenya ngono lho. Orang aja
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist
Dulu
either.
kan game yang
Imagine
magic
it's quite
kayak gini.
something to see the two of you duel.
Jarang, nggak
How does
ada.
cross wands work exactly?
You show
Dulu
up,
ono Harry Potter
I
1
match you
tapi
with other
biasa.
duelists,
Biasa,
and
nggak
whoever is still
jelas.
standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining
Kamu
the
juga
school's
main?
greatest duelist once and for all.
PS gue sih.
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
Wow,
Besides,
never
in
mind,
crossed ones, you could duel with a
Males.
partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Walai anjing. Let's go.
Levioso. Potato. Accio.
Leviosa winner. Expulso.
Accio. There goes my wager.
Expulso.
Lumos. Lumos. Protego.
Expulso.
Levioso. Stupid. Lumos. Stupid.
Kok bisa kok mesti Lumos?
Stupid. Levioso.
Oh. Aku ngerti kombonya anjing. Ya.
Protego. Accio. Stupid. Levioso. Stupid.
Ah,
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Shield dulu. Pukul.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up,
Iya,
and you could be the
aku
next
shield dulu
champion.
terus tak stop.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
Will fall.
Hope to see you back here again.
Wow. Ini side quest aku pun. Sini.
Apa?
Side quest. Beli darah di mana yo?
Di Hogsmeade potion toh?
Iya, Hogsmeade ya harus itu.
Revelio.
Harus sih. Kamu gak ada ulti tapi.
What are you up to now?
Kenapa?
Hogsmeade map.
Sini bos, armor bos. Cepet. Sini.
Dulu.
Cepetan.
Iya iki lo bikin saya bos aku bos. Salah.
Gak wes bos, tak pik.
OTW.
Nggak, kamu suan.
Nggak.
Jangan. Bangke orang Arab pindah lagi.
sering
Revelio ya.
Revelio, Cuk. Ben
Aku
tahu
gak
chest.
biasa pakai
Soalnya
stick lagi.
banyak chest yang 500.
400 apa
Gold.
tuh? Oh. Aku nemu chest terus lo nggak kebukil lo mon lanjut. Aku ada chest ya. Di sini ada chest.
Revelio.
Ya. Di.
Mata. Buka.
Ya iku, kan harus sembunyi. Kalau ada mata nggak bisa.
Oh. Gak bisa gini ya?
Ya belum level lagi, belum level tinggi kan.
Waduh, depanmu bos.
Jatuh pus. Kok depanku?
Ada uang.
Pokoknya kon nek mari ketemu Profesor Vic, kalau kon disuruh ke perpustakaan baru kon iso sembunyi iku. Ada skill soalnya.
Sumpah, cepetan aku pakai ini anjing. Pakai apa? Pakai mouse sama keyboard anjing. Kontrolku lebih enak babi.
Orang yang nggak kebiasaan gawe kontrol pasti.
Revelio.
Iya lah tuh, aku R gampang banget lah tuh.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
Tuh, enak banget loh. Gampang pakai anu, coba kayak lah coba. Kudu ngerasa. Wang lo kalau pakai gak bisa pakai controller lagi.
Cuman bos.
Revelio.
Oh wow. Oh ini yang Malfoy dijadiin
Bangke ingin bayar larva.
Empus, ada empus.
Lari gak?
Lu ada empus yang?
Iya ada.
Banyak bener. Banyak anjing. Oh.
Jadi harus mati dah emang.
Kucing.
Yang.
Ini ya. Tak Levioso gini.
Levioso.
Tak angkat lo kucingnya.
Levioso.
Bisa lo. Melayu re. Melayu re.
Run.
Accio.
Anti-35.
Lo mati? Oh enggak kan? Ya Allah mati anjing.
Tapi iki iso gelar tapi uang sih.
Gurung. Multiplayer belum ada.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could
Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Susah ya pakai controller ya, sumpah.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Rowan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Yeah.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra
susah banget sumpah.
assignments.
Ini Inggris UK sih. Pusing aku.
Rada-rada.
Iya, rada
nggak
susah
ngerti
anjing.
tuh, iya.
Iya anjing. In that
Aku
regard.
harus baca 2 kali sampai 3 kali baru paham, Cuk.
Iya anjing. In that
Nonton
regard.
Tara itu sampai tapos, Cuk. Ngomong
Iya.
apa wong iki bangsat.
I've asked you Professor help hasten apa? Mempercepat kan hasten your progress. Harusnya fasten. Ini hasten anjing. Kan haste kan cepat tuh. Hasten.
Dia juga gara-gara kelima sih.
Apa?
Baru masuk di tahun kelima. Jadi dia harus ekstra.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Aku dapat kalau nggak salah
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is.
Wow.
Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Diagon
We're
Alley,
fortunate to have someone like him nearby.
Diagon
Mr.
Alley.
Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Otherwood, wood.
Oh, wood. Aku apa ya? Aku ini kok buka kok. Wizarding Wood profile. Si Kamur aku. Patronusmu kok?
Patronusku kuda.
Wow, bagus banget anjing.
Aku dulu si patronusnya kucing. Kocokku kucing, Cuk.
Aku magpie anjing.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Reparo.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Macannya lo nggak bantuin. Ringan nih ko.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Mayatku di mana ya?
Di rumah.
Revelio.
Ini broken statue. Mana anjing?
Orang us.
Coming, bro. Go. Coming.
Ada deh tapi.
I think they got the banner, bro.
Beda orang.
Kita kasih shit.
Revelio.
Jatuh lah kau. Manjat dekat ya, Bos. Sini, Bos. Konteng kamu tuh.
Loh kok ngene iki lho, mon mosok iso di jopo-jopo lho ya apa? Gue heran bingung.
Si. I don't have any ammo, bro.
Balik aku gak apa-apa kok.
Can you go back? Can you go back? I don't have any ammo.
Balik, Bos. Aduh, gak ngurus lah aku. Susu aja.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
I'm so good.
Oh fuck.
Kan kon gak ono ammo, ojo maju.
Run. Jump tower.
Flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Tolong aku, Bos.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
Iya, nge-repair.
Iya.
Patung nanti iku lho. Iku patung depan buat repair.
Oh iya.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Mati gak ya aku ya?
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too
Mati aku.
Enggak lah.
Buruan.
Iki lho mon. Bingung aku. Ono chest.
Revelio.
Oh, enggak ada.
Iya, revelnya di dalam. Di luar. Push.
Oh.
Banyak push ya?
Pol.
Ono sing kaliko, ono sing oren.
Kaliko apa anjing?
Tiga warna.
Handy resource
Oh,
indeed.
ngomongin
Your field
kaliko.
guide.
Iya.
Karo
Apa kamu gue?
Karo. Iyalah pokoknya gue anjing.
Kaliko itu kucing 3 warna. Kucing belang wakeh. Kapan nanti? Set kosmo lho.
Mari kape iki. Karo iki.
Ngosmet ae gas,
Oh,
jalan kaki.
langsung sih jalan-jalan. Matamu.
Aduh.
Gendeng.
Kono?
Gorong, tapi kan ero aku nak ronggone aku mon. Maksudnya di filmnya jauh banget anjing.
Aduh sih, sumpah.
Iya.
Naik ke atas bukit. Belum.
Lah, hoax.
Kupikir ya, Hogsmeade itu deket, Cuk. Tahunnya waktu dia jalan.
Deket Ollivander itu kan?
Waduh. Iya, perjalananmu dari Hogwarts ke sana itu jauh, Cuk.
Something in there. I just know it.
Tak kaya nggak apa-apa.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
Loh,
Samantha
apa
thinks I'm
utterly
potty.
balmy?
But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Oh, ini side quest ya.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Discover the painting secret.
Kalau ono burung terbang, buku terbang apa ya? Tadi. Revelio. Biasa.
Revelio.
Hilang. Lumos.
Lumos.
Wow.
That spot must be a clue.
Kan kok gila,
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, bre.
Accio.
Wah. Anjir.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, itu.
Oh, ada bos.
Tapi dia ngalih pusong deh.
Nah, ini lo apa sih, Mon?
Pathfinder. Riddle. Kurang-kurangan 21, 11. Angkane, iku angka.
Cari angkanya ya apa?
Ya itu kan.
Nulisnya.
Yang kiri berapa? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gitu.
Hah?
Satu. Toko kiri ku 1. Ini kan 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gitu. Terus kan ya apa carane hitungan? Ya takokku soal hitung-hitungan ya sit. Makanya aku gak masuk di Ravenclaw ya.
Accio.
2 squad bos.
Seta.
Di tempat area 2 squad.
Seta. Berarti iki to, kan iki to, roll iki to.
Ya, iku. Hitung-hitung.
Iku 1-1 terus sijine sing nang ndi? 2 ada 2.
Penjumlahannya
Jumlah. Lah, angkanya di mana? Naruh angka itu.
Aduh. Aku enggak ngrungokno Tara prok, Cuk. Nonton Tara sih ae. Nek riddle gini aku enggak tak ngurus aku, Cuk, matematika asu iki. Skip.
Opo rek.
Kok penjumlahan kok sih iku 1 sampai 10 angkane. Segitu aja. Itu dikurangin dibagi aku lupa.
Duh, kaget aku anjing.
Kok kamu mati deh?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Tepatnya deh Scott season. Arek enggak duit shit.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Gawe Lumos mo.
Was it
Lumos.
the Princess of Angelica or 3?
Revelio.
Oh, hah?
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
Oh, Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Delok itu mayatmu, Bos.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Champion.
Wow.
Watch what you're doing.
Champion push.
Where do the professors?
Turun rank rek.
Lenora,
Depon.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
Tonton di YouTube aku.
How?
Boleh.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Just apa sih? Ya Allah, susah banget.
nonton iki sampai keturun, Cuk.
Nah. Just ini
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too.
Riddle.
So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain.
Ini
I'm
lagu
glad
apa?
someone figured it
Hufflepuff ya?
out.
Hufflepuff.
The moth.
Pokoknya kon ketemu semuanya kok.
Iyalah.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, kocok-kocok nih maksudnya.
Iya. Saya Sebastian itu Slytherin apa siapa?
Slytherin.
Oh, Slytherin ya?
Iya, makanya roda licik iku wongnya.
Iya, heeh.
Revelio.
Iki lho. Anjing, Lotus anjing.
Ganti gearmu.
Di mana?
Di equipment toh. Inventory.
Wow.
Tuh. Gear.
What the heck kan kok apal sih?
Ya, ono tulisan gear Zit. Nah, salah. Kawen pokoknya sing plus yuk. Thomas Shelby.
Jadi Thomas Shelby anjing.
Yan. Tanya kan dapat. Oh,
Dua aku dua anu, Hippogriff.
Kasmu yang itu nang di.
Oke.
Itu kan questnya sih. Duduk.
Iya makanya.
Duduk housemate-nya. Coba, tar.
Keluar dulu.
Pakai bukunya lo.
Revelio.
Iya, kudu anu soalnya.
Bukunya ben iso nunjuknya jalan sekaligus.
Oh,
enggak ono kan. Di pencetannya sih. Ya ono ah.
Pencetan apa?
Kayaknya harusnya bukunya harus full deh baru bisa nunjuknya jalan, Cuk. Jadi bukunya kok kayak kupu-kupu kunang-kunang jalan lurus. Kan tinggal ngikuti. Kayaknya kan belum dapet.
You can't imagine how
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Flu flames discovered.
Hello, Sebastian.
Lagi.
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then.
Berarti konco
Hogsmeade's a charming
Iya,
little
aku gak
place.
beles sing anu.
Self-contained too.
Onai
We
yang
should be
ya
able to
sing
find
Iya,
you everything that you need.
si Okoye.
Shall we?
Ya kayak dari Uganda ya.
Suaranya
Bukan dari
Okoye
mana.
anjing. Terus kan Okoye.
Iya.
Suara sih bangke ngomong iku Okoye. Uganda apa?
Iya teko
Ugundu.
pokoknya.
Heeh.
Gundai apa Uganda?
Ugundu.
Bola. Nah, ini kan berjalan.
Iya.
Gigi enggak sih? Mau habis.
Nah, iya
No.
anjing. Aduh.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
Kan performance ya iki.
Thank you, by the way.
Iya.
Apa enggak?
Of
Kalau
course.
enggak performance
You're the
tambah
only one who's
ruame
ever
sih.
bested me in a duel. The
Performance
way I
apanya?
see it, I'd be wise.
Nvidia ya.
Tuh teko gamenya.
Oh, si aku Nvidia aku tak ngejadiin quality dulu.
Pokoknya kalau teko Hogwarts-nya mbok performance ya bakalan dikit wong-wongi. Tapi kalau sing satu nih versality apa ngono lali aku, Cuk.
Oh, jadi apik iki. Apik ini kan. Nah. Jadi api mon anjing.
Mantap. Loh.
I was worried transfiguration
Oh, delon. Oh, enak pakai ini anjing.
L1 R2 iku.
Delon iki enak pakai ngene iki lek keker ah. Klik kanan tok iki. Tapi lek keker iki kudu ngene. Lek pakai joystick mending hold. Kak sih.
Speaking of Weasley,
Yeah.
she must have taken quite a shine to you.
Iya.
Kali ono chest soalnya.
That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a
Revelio.
professor would trust me with anything, given my detention record.
Detention.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Apa ngelewatin petang-petang
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Levioso.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam
Nanti bisa
Scribner, the
naik
librarian, was on the
terbang.
hunt for me.
Iya.
As is
Tapi
often
nanti
the
saya
case.
level
Nanti iya.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince
belum
old
level
Scribner that I had so much
Accio.
faith.
tinggi. Sing dicari ku sapu terbang ya, Cuk. Bisa
Ambek
terbang.
enggak, ambek anu, ambek hipogrif
Managed to get on the librarian's bad side.
Ambek kan
Hipogrif.
keakrabannya,
Well,
Cuk. Ambek kon
I
belajar
suspect it's a
spell.
matter of differing
Abrakadabra
opinions.
iku.
She thinks I
Tapi
shouldn't
kan
be allowed in the
hafal
restricted
pub tuh
section,
harus
and
bisa,
I,
harus
on the
dihafal
other
pub.
hand,
Oh,
am
iya dah.
inclined to disagree.
Iya.
Oh,
Ada
just
story
one
ini
moment.
soalnya. Iki kon ambil.
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look,
What's going on?
see for yourself.
Wow.
Quite a sight, isn't it? You
Mati lampu,
certainly don't see that
Basile.
every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Crab Tooth and Sugarfoot.
Revelio.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Evelio.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our
What
defensive
the hell?
abilities.
Bilang, waduh
You
shit.
can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Kesel ya gawe anu yo. Nge apa? Anu iki.
Kayaknya enak
Controller ini.
controller.
Hah?
Jatuhnya, Cuk.
Apa?
Have you had much of a
Enak
chance to
controller.
explore the castle?
Iya kalau
A
orang
little.
ngomong.
It's
Enak
positively
controller,
enormous.
enak keyboard mouse
It is
BTW.
that.
Aku
I've
gawe
been there 5
controller
years and
kosong
barely
anjing.
scratched the surface.
Gak biasa
Roads
gini
to
sih
see,
bisa.
places to
Iya.
discover.
Oh?
Tapi
Any
gini
you'd like to share with the
PC,
class?
PC ae.
Perhaps
Jadi,
one day.
biyen gini
I
sih,
can't go
aku
around
sih,
telling you all my
anu,
secrets
controller
now,
aku
can
tuh.
I?
Biyen.
Iya.
You still haven't told me how
Mainan
you became
PS.
so good at dueling.
Iya. Pakai RPG kan.
Revelio, Rek.
Oh.
Ayo.
Revelio.
Sering-sering ae.
Loh.
Ya badan pasti.
Oh iya.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I
Aku
suppose
maju
most
dari
people don't
apa,
actually
analog
see them at
kiri.
all.
Revel ini kayak kiri pisan lalu das.
Unfortunately.
Dia
But
pakai
you've seen quite a bit
terakhir.
yourself firsthand too.
iku as
Most
sing ngadep
notably.
apa enggak?
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't the same.
Moonstone, Moonshot. Be.
Revelio.
Aduh tuh sit.
Iya
Gak
anjing.
kroso, Cuk. Kan nanti delokan world map-nya sumpah. World map-nya iku sak gede
Iso apa
kap.
iki? Iso apa iki? Ono apa iki?
Kan.
Saya siapa
Delon,
lagi?
Cuk.
Lucu anjing.
Coba doan world map-nya.
Oh, gorong,
Sampai
Mon.
bawah, sampai bawah, sampai
Oh,
bawah.
ya
Bukan?
Allah, iya. Ya Allah.
Belum bawa lagi, Kisit.
Belum dah.
Iya, dibawa
Ya
lagi ya.
Allah. Gila.
Makanya ini bener-bener GG sih.
Iya,
Open buatnya GG.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Ada yang mabuk.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the
Reparo.
character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely. I'd say he could improve
Revelio.
as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Loh, gede dong.
Ya Allah.
Iki masuk.
Oh, iki. Tuh,
nggak diambil.
kudu ping loro, Mon. Iku deh.
Sekali tuh sebenarnya di sini.
Oh, kudu cedek berarti.
Langsung ditarik kayak.
Oh iya, tarik.
Bukan langsung tarik. Bukan langsung tarik.
Akio. Revelio. Accio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about them.
Baru belajar.
We all
buka
flock
kunci
to
baru
it like
bisa.
moths to a flame.
Oh.
Alhamora kalau nggak salah.
Oh, Alhamora, iya bener.
Tapi nanti ada anti Almoranya cuy sih, podo ya.
Oh.
Accio.
Sebenarnya dunia sihir kayak enak cuy, nggak perlu.
So how would you like to do this? Leslie told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Tapi ya kunci mal.
Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Maling kan?
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Jalan-jalan cahaya gitu.
Yeah.
Pokoknya ini
Remember,
banyak chestnya
have
di
fun.
sini cuy kan.
Oh, banyak.
Hogsmeade.
Banyak pal di rumah-rumah masuk-masuk terus dapat gear sisa. Pal wakai.
Ya Allah.
Gede dong. Ollivander lu di bawah.
Oke, Ollivander ini Thompson Scroll.
Kan disuruh potion sama wand juga ya gak sih?
Iya, ini atas ini sampai sini. Apa emang meledak-meledak? Oke.
Oh no, Candy shop.
Revelio.
Sing iku punyanya dua bersaudara itu loh.
Oh iya, Weasley.
Oh no. Iki bisa masuk iki sih kanan.
Mana?
Oh, gak bisa.
Kamu gak bisa, Mon.
Pikir gak ada kuncinya aja.
Apa kok anjing?
Bisa renang juga kok.
Lumos.
Wow. Oh, kok kudu golek anu
Iki lho chestnya iki.
Oh.
Apa dapat dibilang? Iki yang dua mata. Makanya dia nggak bisa dibuka. Nanti.
Lah dulu iki lho keren kan? Kupu-kupu. Oh, iki kupu-kupu. Iki lho kupu-kupu iki lho. Kudu golek.
Ya ikut tuh di deket pelabuhan anggapannya di bawah harus.
Loh.
Iku ada belum terbang di atas.
Gak terbang, dia anu. Dia main celok biasa.
Ono kok iki di dekete orang kayak tempat mancing lho iku. Oh di mana? Iku lho.
Akhir.
Sik lek ngene butuh mos iki. Nek banter soalnya mos.
Ah iki deket sini ketan.
Loh.
Oh ya. Cerna kok.
Enggak ya apa tapi?
Ya jam lagi toh sih.
Gak iso.
X.
Iya gak iso.
X apapun itu. Iso sih.
Gak iso sumpah aku iki.
KB wis X bulat kotak segitiga bawah. Lihat bajunya bekas basah iku, Cuk.
Iya.
Gila.
Akhir.
Oh god.
Revelio. Akhir.
Oh iki lho mon.
Lumos.
Iku.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Seperti iki ya.
Digunting ke situ.
Apa itu?
Gunting.
iya. Lah.
Itu lo set waypoint.
Iya ini. Tapi pakai controller lebih santai sih, lebih tepatnya. Kalau ini sampai turu, sampai nak kasur bahkan.
Push.
Levioso.
Gila.
Bapak no. Bapak angkat dah.
Siapa? Asu.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Ketarik anjing.
Gak lari ya? Lari.
Lari.
On our doorstep in the forbidden forest.
Revelio.
Cuk,
Reparo.
kameramu cuk tolong.
Apa kamera apa ini? Aduh.
Kameramu balik no.
Kameraku.
Iya. Kan lah fokus iki jadi nih.
Hah?
Coba kan nggak fokus. Kalau tengah-tengahmu loh.
Oh iya sih, ya Allah.
Nah.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy.
Oh iya. Ollivander.
Iki wis kon milih wane yuk. Ya
Kudu milih aku diwis dipilih no. Heeh.
Iya.
Merlin, blooming beard.
Kon milih cuk juga.
Oh iya dah.
Iya.
Wow.
Kan bisa milih panjangnya piro, ikine piro.
I'll be right with. It's you. Just a moment,
Rambutnya
Chief.
anjing.
Bener dong kayak Ollivander tapi ini
Hello, sir.
Oh,
I'm looking
kakek.
For a new
for...
one, yes.
Oh.
It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand-makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we?
tongkat Alderku ini kayak kok tongkatnya
No, not you.
Dumbledore. Kayaknya sih ya. Harusnya ya kayak Dumbledore.
Powerful core. 10.5
Elder One deh, cuy. Aku Alder One.
Oh.
Here, give this one a try.
Kayak tongkatku itu.
Oh, wow.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Reparo, dia butuh reparo.
Pokoknya
Well, this isn't a good match at all,
itu ya
is it?
kalau aku gawe dengan senang hati kalau nggak salah nggak panik.
We'll find you
Pokoknya
something,
dia
not to
bakalan
worry.
bagus kan loh buat itu Beli. Nah, punya aku.
Yes.
Being suitable
Rare wood,
only for the
13
most
3/4
advanced
inches,
witches
dragon
and
heart
wizards.
string. Let's give this one a try.
Nah, iki wekku iki tawangane.
Enggak.
Wekku iki, Sycamore.
Enggak.
Oh, enggak ya.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Oh, enggak ya.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
Dua orang ya.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you?
Bukan milih.
There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Oh iya. Oh, wow.
Ini punyamu bener?
Iya, Sycamore.
Bowling no.
Bentar. Ya harusnya.
Ya, nek kon link no ya jadi satu. Panjang juga punya muncul 11.
Bukan.
Punya aku 9.
11 aku.
9.
Bukan ini.
Bukan. Enggak apa-apa ganti.
Kalau klasik.
Intriguing.
Wow, kayak gaya. Wah, ini kayak anu anjing, kayak
Punyanya
Crook.
siapa sih? Sing
Siapa
patah
ya?
itu loh, jadi ya Weasley, punya Weasley,
Oh,
punya
iya.
patah tapi di ujung.
Oh iya.
Terus di
Oh, itu
selotip,
tapi.
sing di selotip terus deh.
Iya, terus deh.
How intriguing.
Stupid. Kayak wong tuwek cuk, punya aku.
Oh, Sycamore.
Curious
Terus
indeed.
aku Sycamore aja maksudnya yang
Aku nggak tahu cuk, ikut terlalu
Oke.
terlalu banyak.
11 nih loh bener.
How intriguing.
Kan aku ngomong 11 punyamu cuk.
Oh, tak pikir ngomong 17 anjing. Cok kayak fundernya nih uangmu. Iya. Uangku BTW. Enggak gila kocok. Surprisingly swishy. Unyielding.
Aku punya aku unyielding.
Rigid.
Punya aku unyielding.
Slightly springly.
Unyielding
Swishy.
iki apa cok? Aku nggak ngerti.
Unyielding itu nggak bisa bengkok, gampang patah.
How intriguing.
Bahkan nggak bisa patah kalau unyielding harusnya. Oh dari ini ya.
Itu loh ideal ownernya
Oke.
yang nggak stubborn terus nggak tahu nih opsinya apa terus yang suka bantu. Pokoknya considerate, most likable, cuk punya aku. Memang
Gak
anjingnya
suruh.
the best cuk.
Karo aku anjing itu. Dragon Heartstring,
Lagi apa?
Phoenix Feather.
Aku dragon, Cuk.
Aku melee kan ini?
Teko dragon core aku.
Unicorn hair. Ya wis lah ya.
Biasanya orang-orang milih sing powerful
Dragon.
ya. Dragon.
Powerful.
Iya, itu kan ada tulisan nih. Powerful,
Oh, konsisten, great range. Oh, si. Aku bukan power. Aku lebih ke
Iku
speed.
range magic.
Speed harusnya.
Konsisten ya bagus. Phoenix ya bagus juga. Oh sih, harap.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Kok sih? Dia ngomong apa kok unicorn?
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally
Yang berarti
rare
dari unicorn.
and a core with a
Iya,
strong
iya.
sense of initiative. How intriguing.
Apik ya.
Curious indeed.
Dulu aku duwe punyanya tongkatnya Albus. Sing
Iya.
Dumbledore, tongkatnya Dumbledore warna putih. Kan aku tuku buku doh, buku Harry Potter
How
itu
intriguing.
Oh, dapat.
Tongkatnya Dumbledore, Cuk. Patah, Cuk.
Patah.
Warna putih. Wis bagus banget, Cuk.
Aku malah ngilangno unicorn jopo.
Suwi tapi wes anjir.
SMP
Patahnya
aku.
Wes piro tahun wes.
Oh iya?
Wes aku wis duwe piro tahun terus patah ya wes lah. Aku nggak terlalu maniak juga, Cuk.
How
Tapi ya
Grey,
gitu aku duwe
Grey.
punyanya Albodor.
11.5 inch. Let's go. Saya aku. Apalagi sih nggak penting kan
Nggak
boot
perlu
ini.
lah. Buat TP terlalu banyak, Cuk. Aku nggak
Sama flexibility loh, nggak tahu aku.
karep sih. Nah, aku nggak ngurus flexibility, quiet, flexible, yo wis.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Anjing ngapain tadi goblok?
Revelio. Iya, tadi ngepak.
Revelio.
Iku masuk.
Accio. Revelio.
Masuk mana?
Iya, aku masuk. Ya masuk.
Oh, wow.
Nggak salah anak chess. Boleh lihat.
Accio.
candy.
Revelio.
Kana ya.
Kalau mau apa? Anjing dalamnya detail banget. Gila.
Revelio.
Iya candy shop lali tuh.
Loh kok dia ada kucing?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Gopeng loro.
Iya, telat tuh. Iya, candy kucuk lali aku di mana.
Iki bang iki. Ya ini bang. Nek bang namanya apa lupa aku anjing.
Green
Oh, Gringotts. Anjing. Kok apa sih mon yo? Gege anjing.
Sebenarnya lupa sih. Cuma kan inget sing nonton.
Iya nonton
ulang lagi,
ini.
Cuk. Ya kan suwe. Oh, no chest kalau nggak salah di sini. Levelnya apa?
Iya.
Revelio.
Pokoknya gitu. Nah, itu loh, anak dulu.
Wah kayak gue. Apa ya kok geter-geter gitu?
Oh, nggak bisa itu. Ayo sama aku.
Ai.
Ih, kan disuruh beli nggak sih?
Embo.
Iya, kan ngomong ambek wonge.
Apa kok geter-geter gitu?
Wait till you see the print.
Wih, sumpah ya, aku lagi dolen iki kok ngulu ya.
Iyalah. Aku ngeluh, Cuk, kalau aku sing dolen.
Iya.
Soalnya apa ya? Kakak biasa kene sih.
Iya.
Player gini. Tapi nih apa ya? Susu lah pasti iso sih. Kan main kayak gini loh, pasti butuh waktu suwe, Cuk.
Lah iya.
Gak mungkin kan sebulan mahari, Cuk. Belum lagi kon milih apa? Apa sih namanya Cuk? Oh, apa sih?
Semang ngumpul lu anjing, ya Allah.
Selection yang lain loh, apa sih?
Tom and Cross.
Bukan Gryffindor, kon coba pilih yang lain, coba.
Oh
Tambah.
iya.
Questnya beda dewe, set questnya paling banyak di Hufflepuff soalnya.
Oh iya.
Paling banyak, paling bagus storynya di Hufflepuff. Oke. Dulu nggak terima cuy di Hufflepuff, cocok kok Hufflepuff cok. Terus tak dulu cerita-ceritanya Hufflepuff itu kayak apa? Oh ya wes berarti bener ya cocok aku cuy di sini.
Leh.
Kan yang ditonjolnya di Harry Potter kan Gryffindor
Iya.
Sampai Slytherin cuy. Hufflepuff sampai Ravenclaw nggak ono ikine, Ravenclaw ketok ikine, ketok pintere nih. Hufflepuff kan ketok apa ya? Kayak nutut tanaman lah, tumbuhan, potion gitu-gitu sing
membosankan.
Sebenarnya eksentrik sebenarnya.
Iya.
Justru kalau di film kan pasti actionnya. Nah, Gryffindor ambek Slytherinnya cocok.
Apa tenisnya stream